I'm in Zambezi National Park, 22nd of September 2020. As you can see, it's a desert. And we blame this destruction on elephants in national parks. We blame habitat destruction on cattle in communal lands. But it's not the animals' fault. It's our management and our decision making. We make decisions which cause animals to behave unnaturally, which damages their environment and causes a knock-on effect across that whole environment. And we've now reached the point, because when we cause those knock-on effects, we set off this ripple effect through the whole ecosystem, and animals and plants adjust all the way through the ecosystem and continue, because ecosystems are complex self-organizing systems, so they adjust and continue in changed form, but they can continue. And what's happened is we've been upsetting the balance for so long by how we make our management decisions, that now our ecosystems have reached this point. They've got no more room to adjust, and they're reaching the point of no return, because the animals and plants have adjusted so much and caused so much knock-on damage to the ecosystems because of that unnatural behavior, that we've now reached a point of really, this is urgent. So I'm in a national park, and this is some of the worst habitat destruction in the world, is what we're seeing in national parks worldwide. And that should be the biggest warning sign to humanity, because this is the best management we know. This is the best land management we know, and it's a desert. So we really need to now be aware of our management decisions, and I'm going to clip on to this video later on the same day, 30 k's away, on land that's under different management. So this is conventional, call it reductionist management, because we reduce the web of complexity we're managing down to single species or problems. And I'm going to show you the difference of holistic management, which is taking in the web of complexity with all management decisions when it comes to nature or humans, and the difference that it makes, and show you regenerated land using that management and a biological tool. So I'll clip that video onto this. Our rainfall is non-effective. It hits hard, bare ground. I'll just show you cracked, capped, hard soil. And I'll just look at this. I can't even break the surface of the soil with my nails. I can't. It's absolutely rock hard. Anyway, you look here. Look, I'm really hurting myself now. I'll get a stick. What's going to happen when rain hits that? What do you think happens when our rain hits this rock? It's like hitting concrete. The rainfall's not effective. The soil can't breathe. The microorganisms under the soil can't get any nutrients. 22nd of September 2020, and earlier I told you I was filming in Zambezi National Park, and I do another video this afternoon to show the difference that management can make, and the correct timing and impact of animals. So in the park we blame elephants, in communal lands we blame livestock, but it's not the animals' fault. It's our management of them that causes them to behave unnaturally and overstay, overgraze plants and kill plants. And so here we have the correct timing and impact of animals, and we also use a herd of livestock to lend a hoof, because we simply don't have enough wildlife behaving naturally to do the job. So we use a holistic planned grazing process of livestock and a management herd that basically mimic the timing and movement and impact of a wild herd and help to regenerate the land. And I'll show you how. So what happens is they come in and they trample down all the grass after it's rained. This is what herding animals are designed to do. They come and trample down all the grass, and they fertilize it. So they aerate the soil with their hooves. They fertilize it with their dung, and you can see in this is all mulched and covered soil. These are perennial grasses, not annual grasses, and you'll see. So in the park earlier, I couldn't get so look at this lovely mulch over this soil all over this land, and Mika's going to show Look, I couldn't even break the soil surface earlier. Now look at this. We have this, I mean, you can get your hands right into the soil. And this is the end of our dry season, so this has had months and months and months of no rain, and you can see the difference. So what we have is beautifully mulched, fertilized soil with and aerated soil with lovely covered protected mulch. So when rain hits that, it's just going to sink right down and go through the plant roots down into our underground water systems. And that's why we still have surface water on this land, even after the worst drought last year that we've known. That's Mika. Say hi.
Hi. Stop blaming animals for habitat